Ah!
Ooh, snack time.
Put that cookie down now!
He's got a good...
That's a Pop-Tart. Nobody wants those. They're just like Booster. Come on.
So, hey, everybody.
Well, that ruined snack time.
We're the Renegades, and
Mike is being mean.
never gonna eat a Pop-Tart again.
Yep.
Damn it.
I wanted the Turbo Man doll. Do you see a Turbo Man doll? No.
As you can tell, Mike is in a bit of a Schwarzenegger bender, and
Oh.
you're gonna have to excuse him. He goes in and out.
Yeah, it's,
he comes back to us every now and again, but the Arnie
Yeah,
kind of makes his way through and
You
just.
think this is the real Quaid? It is.
Damn it.
But that's the wrong movie. Sorry.
No. Anything with Arnold is Arnold-esque.
I'm going to need an old housekeeper and a young housekeeper. Revenge! Okay.
Aha, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the more polarizing figures in the acting world. Either you love him or you hate him, but you can't deny, by God, is he giving his all.
He's certainly there.
Yes. And the Nostalgia Critic had a thing where he did a Schwarzenegger review every week in January, called it Schwarzenegger Month. Now, the one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I saw multiple times, not because I wanted to, but because
because it was forced upon you
by a cousin of mine who has since apologized for those days.
Oh, good.
Thankfully.
Oh wow, that's ooh.
But but looking back, I realized the movie was stupid, but honestly, I don't regret watching it at least once. And it was the first time I watched it. Every other time I was just like, oh God.
It's like, not again, not like this.
Yeah. So that movie is Jingle All the Way.
Oh
And
boy.
I freaking love this movie.
Yeah.
You watch Arnold movies for the dumb one-liners.
It's true. You do. You do.
I'm sorry about the coffee and the bomb.
Please don't wake my friend. He's dead tired.
Dead tired.
I like you, Sully. That's why I kill you last. I thought you said you were going to kill me last. I lied. Do you know what
Okay.
killed off the dinosaurs?
The
Ice Age.
Actually, it's an extinction event.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Oh, man.
But
Okay, so
terrible Mr. Freeze lines.
yes,
All right. Yeah.
Jingle All the Way by the Nostalgia Critic. Doug Walker. We've been getting a lot of requests to watch a lot of Doug Walker reviews. We did Total
Okay.
Recall last week, and that was a blast.
We did Commando before that, which was also really good.
So
I will promise now, sometime in the future, it's a long video, but I will be here for Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer.
yes.
Please,
I'm
yes.
super excited about watching that.
So here we
I
go
want
with
it.
Jingle All the Way. Let's see what Doug has to say.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Well, Christmas is over, Santa has come, and I guess I got a little bit of the post-Christmas blues. I mean, 12 months waiting, weeks upon weeks of hoping for the world's greatest Christmas gifts, and what did I get? A Nintendo Wii Entertainment System, 2 fully functional controllers, the latest edition of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and no Mario Kart. Suck my candy cane, Santa! That was the cream of the Yuletide crop, and you knew it! Instead,
That's our
what
side.
did
That
I
was like
get
a
in my
rocket deal right
stocking?
there.
A
Yep.
holly jolly dose of bullshit known as Jingle All the Way. The
That
first
hurts my
and
feelings.
thank God only Christmas film to star international punchline Arnold Schwarzenegger. And since I got the post-Christmas blues, you're gonna share this hunk of stinking yellow snow with me. So, grab your vomit bags and get ready to find out what fun it is to ride in a horseshit spewing fuck ride like this one. Let's
I'm
take a
sorry.
look.
I didn't know this was
So
the
it
Angry
starts
Video
out
Game
with a
Nerd.
show called Turbo Man. I'd say it's like Power Rangers for younger kids, but it's more like Power Rangers for retarded kids. I mean, I think this is the
How?
film's first big hole.
freaking
No
love
normal
this.
functioning kid would actually watch this intergalactic spacecraft. I mean, seriously, what kid would watch a show with a flying hunchback saber-toothed Care Bear in it? Well, apparently this kid would. A little boy named Jamie, played by Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd.
Wait a minute.
I
No.
know that name.
Don't do it! He did it. Thanks, Lewis.
That was warranted. That was warranted. Are you an angel?
God, what a tall building!
Oh, sorry.
He's
It's
upset
Arnold.
because his father is a
Are you an
workaholic
angel?
played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'd just be upset if my father was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The last straw is when Arnold misses his son's karate graduation. Arnold tries to make it, but is caught in traffic and is also stopped by the world's oldest policeman.
Look, sir, I'm in kind of a hurry.
Oh, well, if you're in a hurry.
hurry.
Arnold tries to hurry up, but ultimately misses the ceremony.
I didn't make it.
No shit.
Thanks, Arnold. I never
mean-
would figure that out if you didn't say something.
Yeah.
What's this, movies for the blind?
I'm walking down the hallway. I stop to catch my breath. I look into an empty room with a janitor to emphasize what the douchebag I am.
I didn't make it.
Things don't get much better when his next door neighbor, played by Phil Hartman, starts becoming more fatherly than he does.
Sorry you missed the karate class today, but don't worry, I got it all on video for you.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such horrible Christmas classics as Here Comes Steven Seagal, Frosty the Van Dam, and the Stallone Who Stole Christmas. Apologized to his son, but Jamie's heart has been broken too many times for him to listen.
Jamie, don't walk away from your father.
You will come to me, Jamie, or I will destroy you! Blah!
Wow, this is really cool. What do you think, Jamie? Yeah. Whoa.
He's got a cool
And
bedroom.
this guy was a multi-million-dollar action star.
Yep.
Life is stupid. But Arnold, still feeling bad, tries to find a way to make it up to his son.
If there's something really important you've been wanting for Christmas,
Well, I've always wanted to ruin a Star Wars movie.
Max, I figured with the arms and legs that move, and the boomerang shooter, and the rock and roller jetpack,
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Johnny's gonna get one, and so is everybody else I know. Whoever doesn't is gonna be a real loser.
well, it definitely won't be you.
Thanks, Dad.
Ah.
I love you.
Aw, materialism brings everybody together.
just
That's
about
what
to
Christmas
say.
is all
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
There's only one problem, though. Arnold doesn't have the doll.
Which reminds me, you got the doll, right?
It's an action figure.
The doll.
What a shot.
I love how the wife isn't even really acting here. She's just preparing for the world's most unconvincing head duck for the camera.
She does this so fast, I wonder if she hits her head on the sink.
You got the doll, right?
That's gotta hurt.
I also love this over-the-top expression that Arnold gives that looks like the cliffhanger of a horrible 80s.
At this point, they'd probably be impossible to find.
He just
Uh-oh. How's Arnold gonna get out of this one? Will he
just
have time
figured
to
out the
get
riddle of
gift?
stealing.
The most unpractical and unplausible of hijinks ensued. Tune in next time when Masterpiece of Shit Theater continues. We find out
I love
though,
that it's the
while
Odd
Arnold
Couple
has to get the
theme.
doll, he might miss the Christmas parade that they always go to. But Arnold reassures his son.
I'll be there. I promise.
Am I the only one that thinks this touching moment looks relatively threatening?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
While waiting in line at the toy store, he comes across a mailman who's looking for the same toy, played by the thankfully underappreciated Sinbad.
They spend billions of dollars on TV advertisement, and then they sit there and use subliminal messages to suck your children's minds out.
If you were somehow blessed with not remembering this early 90s rape of comedy, consider that your own personal Christmas gift.
Oh, okay, he's not that bad, but he does seem to have this unique talent of just sucking the comedy out of a scene, even if there's no
Wow.
comedy to be found.
And then they sit there making kids feel like garbage if you, the father who's working 24/7, delivering mail so you make an alimony payment to a woman that slept with everybody at the post office but me.
You hear that lack of joy and laughter
Wow.
that most people hear when certain comedians are around? That is the power of Sinbad.
They try
That's
to
pretty close to going
Turns out
postal,
the
yeah.
story is all out.
I'm trying to find the Turbo Man dog.
Hello there, Chris Amon.
These guys are looking for a Turbo Man?
No, it's Chris Parnell.
Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever.
And I think I'm having a psychotic episode.
I'm sorry, I worked in retail for a long
Christmas
time. I've been
spirit.
there.
That's
Yep.
the Arnold we all know and love. Now squash their heads like grapefruit. Pussy! He spots someone driving away with it, but unfortunately the driver recognizes Schwarzenegger and correctly steps on
That's
the
the guy
gas.
that killed the predator. I
Arnold
gotta
goes
get out
from
of here.
store to store trying to find the Turbo Man,
Yep.
but comes out empty-handed. He takes his frustration out on a cardboard cutout as it's the only performance that's more wooden than his. I will destroy you, cowboy!
As
I
if
felt
he
like
didn't have
that.
enough
Also
annoying
been there.
performances, Phil Hartman comes in again to put the moves on Arnold's wife.
It's Christmas Eve and you're slaving over a hot stove. Is this the mom of the year or what?
It's no big deal.
And modest, too.
You know I'm the antagonist in this picture because all poorly written antagonists always talk in a slimy over-the-top voice.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
that's
did.
that's actually a pretty good impression.
Yeah.
Things get even worse when
Slimy.
Arnold tries to call his wife and instead gets Nasty McJackass on the line.
Ted, I need to speak to my wife.
I think she's in the shower, Howard. Do you want me to go check?
No!
You stay away from my wife or I'll eat you!
Your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You stay away from my cookies!
Here comes the line.
Cookies!
Wait for
I
it.
gotta get the recipe from Les.
Put that cookie down!
Stay away from my wife, stay away from my cookies, and stay away from my wife's cookies or I destroy you!
There's the next batch. Gotta go, Howard.
Yeah, but
That guy was super good.
Yep.
Hartman was good at playing
Oh,
that.
good. For a second there, I started tolerating the art of filmmaking.
Ouch.
Yeah, except he's successful and you're not.
Late delivery of Turbo Man at Toy Works!
At the store, unfortunately, they hand out colored balls that will take place in a drawing that will decide who gets the toy and who doesn't.
If you're not winning for Lucky You, we have plenty of Turbo Man's faithful Pet Tiger Booster in stock.
Oh, God.
Booster! Give me the Turbo Man, you girly man!
Things get ugly when the mob breaks out and Sinbad steals the ball away from Arnold.
Yep.
He got two! The mailman! Destroy him! Destroy him, then eat him!
Unfortunately, the ball moves a lot like flubber as it keeps getting higher and higher the more times it bounces
Yep.
around. It falls into the hands of a genderly undefinable child as Arnold roams through the mall's playground to get it back.
There you
Out of
go.
my way, children, or I eat you! I eat you all!
I'm beginning to sense a theme. Hey.
hi, little girl.
Girl, that's what it was.
No. The ball.
Fortunately, more people recognize Arnold and give him the proper greeting that he's used to, which still means no Turbo Man. But hope comes in the shape of a Belushi.
You want a Turbo Man for Christmas?
Not the good
Get
one.
it, I'm not gonna sit in your
Ooh.
lap. That's not my bag.
Oh, hey, a gay joke in a children's film. Merry Christmas. He tells him where he can get a Turbo Man at this sort of underground disgruntled Santa workshop where they sell hard-to-find toys at outrageous prices. But Arnold is given a false product as he tries to escape the workshop without paying. But this is harder than it seems, as Arnold is confronted by dozens of Santas, killer elves, and even a ninja that uses candy canes as nunchucks.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
I
Ladies
freaking
and
love this
gentlemen,
movie.
welcome to Idiot Land, where nothing is too ridiculous or too insulting to anyone's intelligence. Want to see Arnold fight homicidal Santa Clauses with a candy cane? Nothing
Yeah.
is too hard for us in Idiot
I do,
Land.
actually.
Want to see a muscle-bound giant hit a little person across the room? In the realms of Idiot Land, anything is possible.
That's
Wow.
actually the big
It's
show.
full of
Yep.
idiots! So Arnold finally escapes and calls his son to let him know
I
the bad
skipped
news
over
that
the
not only did
man.
he not get the doll,
The
but he
toy
probably
badge.
won't be
Yeah,
able to make
that's
it to the
right.
parade.
When someone makes a promise, they definitely should keep it. You know, it's like
You were
what
supposed to bring
Bruno
balance to
says.
the force, not
Always
destroy
keep
it.
your promises if you want to keep your friends. Yay, I'm acting!
Gonna lecture the guy that
What
killed
would
the
you
predator.
know about keeping your
Oh.
promises? You never keep your promises. You never do anything you say you're gonna do. Ever!
Well, that just puckers my lips.
Damn you, Howard.
Got him.
Gee, that was
I
a
just
bold
told him I had the high ground and it was over, Anakin.
And to think, she's married to Tom Hanks.
Damn you!
Yeah, Rita Wilson. Didn't know
Huh.
that.
Hello? My pizza's gonna be late? Damn you. Because the pits of hell
Damn
decided we
you,
haven't
Domino's.
suffered enough, we get another appearance by Sinbad as he tries to patch things up with Arnold once more.
I remember one Christmas I wanted this one special toy. Johnny 7 OMA gun. Remember those, don't you?
No.
I still remember the commercial like it was yesterday.
Gee, would you be so kind as to not reenact it for us?
Johnny to Peter. Enemy sighted. Roger there. Open
Oh.
fire. And then Johnny would
God, I
run Johnny
hate
7
you.
OMA one-man army gun. 7 guns in one. Thing looked like a blast.
Damn you! Wondering how much he's getting paid for this movie, Arnold suddenly looks over and imagines his son having a very similar future.
Here's to you, Dad.
Dear God, my son is going to grow up to be an unsuccessful, unfunny black man.
But the chase continues
Hey, that's-
as they
that's
rush
a
into a
bit
radio
edgy.
station that
Yeah.
apparently gives out the Turbo Man to anyone who can answer a holiday question. But that turns out
Dash
to
and
be
Dance
bogus
Conservation
too.
Comic
So the
coming down
police
the
come
list.
in, thank God, to try and take him away. But Sinbad tries to get out of it by taking one of his packages and pretending it's a bomb.
Job, baby.
You shouldn't mess with that.
Gentlemen, we've been duped.
Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
It's actually kind of funny. This movie actually had a funny moment in. Look, I'm smiling. I'm actually smiling. This movie actually had a really funny scene.
Millions are dead.
Nah, just one man with burned hands.
How many years in the
No,
bomb squad?
you're ruining the joke. Don't ruin the one funny scene you have in this movie.
They ruined it.
You did it! You actually did it!
Yep.
If they would have never have cut back to that, it would have been funnier. The black comedy would have been hilarious. And then when the cops showed up later on, it would have been even funnier.
Yeah.
Arnold stoops
Save
to the
that
ultimate low
punchline.
as he tries to
Yeah.
steal a Turbo Man from Phil Hartman's house. But luckily, a psychotic, blood-hungry reindeer hunts him down to make sure he doesn't get away with it.
What?
Hey, don't look at me. I
Yep.
didn't write it.
Well,
His
he just
wife
fought a bunch
finally
of
decides
ninja
to take her
samurais
son to
accepted.
the parade, leaving Arnold behind.
Ted, would you drive us?
Oh, no.
Of course. You can't bench press your way out of this one.
That line.
Arnold searches for the appropriate response.
Yep.
Fuck you, asshole.
It turns out the reindeer is still hungry for Austrian meat.
Whoa!
Good.
Oh, good. What do you think the
started
big
it.
Woody Schwarzenegger line is going to be?
You started it.
What? That's all you got? Come on, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're a professional at this. Come on, there's a million better witty lines you could say, like, no more reindeer games.
That one's
Or,
good.
Hasta la vista, Rudolph. Or, if you're
Not
really
bad.
desperate, I'll be Buck. Just shows that you're trying.
No More
So they
Reindeer
show up to
Games
the
was pretty
parade
good.
Yeah,
of only
Reindeer
affordable
Games, I like
copyright
that.
characters they could get, where Arnold tries one more time to set things right. Here, he's mistaken for a stuntman/actor. Isn't he already? Where he slipped into, here's a big shocker, a Turbo Man outfit. I guess it figures. Arnold already resembles an inanimate object that shouts nothing but corny catchphrases.
I know you. You're Booster.
Yeah! And who the hell do you think you are? Mary Poppins?
Ooh, that's an image. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mary Poppins.
Don't do that.
Scary.
Arnold
did it.
also partakes in, get this, a special part of the parade where he hands out a Turbo Man doll to a special child in the audience. Gee, I wonder who it could be.
You. Jamie!
He knows my name.
Good read
And
there,
he has a
kid.
thick Austrian accent for some reason. So Jamie marches up there and collects his prize and has the greatest Christmas day ever. Alright, yeah, I know the routine. Yeah, I'm gonna say something like, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't horrible. And then the
movie
movie's
gets
gonna
awesome.
surprise me with the shittiest part of the entire film. Well, I'm not gonna fall for it. Nope, I'm betting you anything that this is not the end of the movie.
Merry Christmas, Jamie.
Nope, not the end, not the end.
Nope.
Liza, I think Turbo Man has selected a winner.
Really?
Wait.
No surprises or anything? No last minute climax? No cheesy over the top special effects? Really? Okay, alright. I mean,
Nope.
it's true.
Doug,
It wasn't
you-
as bad as I
you-
thought it would be.
you-
I mean,
you
it was
gave in
bad,
to
but not
your- you gave
nearly
in
as
to your-
horrible as.
Should've stuck to your guns.
You gave up to your optimism.
Fuck you, movie! Fuck you! So Sinbad comes in, dressed up as Turbo Man's arch nemesis, the Green Dildo.
Come on, Myron. You're taking this too far.
Yes, listen to the person dressed up as Turbo Man. He's not taking anything too far. So the boy runs away with the doll as Sinbad tries to get it from him. Everybody just applauds as they assume this is all
Part of the
just
show,
part of
yeah.
This could be the end of civilization as we know it.
Really?
the argument here.
Mute them.
Now, kid.
That's right, Jamie. Kick him in the balls. They are man's greatest design flaw. So Jamie
They really
actually
are.
climbs up a tall building, all because he can't give away his beloved fucking Turbo Man.
All right, kid. End of the line. Just give me the doll.
Never!
I would sooner die than
part with my commercial piece of plastic. Okay, kid. There's
Oh,
toy,
wow,
and then
okay,
there's
yep.
insanely
Much fear,
obsessing
I sense
over a
it.
toy. I mean, your life isn't worth it. Just give him the damn plushie, you little moron. By the way, has anyone noticed that this is the longest stopped parade stunt in the history of implausibility?
Yep.
Well, at the rate this parade is going, Santa should float by in roughly 12 hours.
Fly, Turbo Man, use your jetpack.
Does that work?
Of course.
It's Turbo
So let me get this straight.
Here it is.
A parade that can barely afford what looks like 2 balloons and only a few copyrighted characters can afford a fully functional rocket pack that even NASA couldn't perfect yet.
Yep.
Is there a
It is
name
Chicago.
for what's wrong
That's
with
what-
these writers? So he's
That's where the
flying through
budget went.
city and,
No.
okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, the film just gave up. It clearly doesn't care about the story narrative or making any semblance of logical sense, so they just said, fuck it, and started showing amusing images that will hopefully entertain your kids. Well, you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
Playmate, come on and play with me, and bring your jolly three. Climb up my apple tree, lift down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door. Now we be jolly good. Playmate, I cannot play with you. My jolly Uncle Boo. He got the rain barrel, he got the cellar door.
Mother of God.
Uh-oh, it looks like Jamie is slipping.
Turbo Man, help!
Jamie! No! I will have no one to eat for later! So, of course, Arnold rescues the boy and saves the day.
Thanks, Turbo Man. I knew you'd save me.
You're much better than that other overbuilt Austrian guy that I look up to.
Oh, thank you, sir. I don't think you know how much he means to me.
Oh, I think I have an idea.
I wish the dad could have been here, you know, see me fly and all, but he didn't come.
Your dad is not mad at you.
How do you know all that?
Yes, do tell, strange muscle-bound big
'Cause I am your father.
Austrian accented He-Man who isn't in any way my father?
There's a gap in his teeth.
Who would know better than
My father.
me?
Oh.
Oh, such a bomb. What? Shocked since I found out the secret to living a long-lasting life was breathing. Oh wait, what's little Jamie up to?
Merry Christmas.
Wait, really?
It's gonna make my son really happy.
As soon as I'm done serving 5 to 20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that little tension we had on the roof up there.
Hey, it's cool.
I don't care that you tried to savagely kill me just to get your hands on a children's possession to satisfy your own sense of self-worth. For me, that's what Christmas is all about.
But Jamie, I thought you wanted this doll more than anything.
What do I need the doll for? I got the real Turbo Man at home.
A Turbo Man who neglects me and puts his work
They're not
before
letting him keep
anything
that
else.
costume.
Who's gonna stop him?
That's my dad.
He killed the predator.
My dad.
It's true. He did kill the predator.
I have to neglect you some more. Wow, I can safely say that we've all learned absolutely nothing. Well, maybe one thing. Jingle all the way can jingle all the way to hell! This is the worst Christmas gift since Donald Trump's toupee! It goes against everything
Oh.
that Christmas is about, gets soaked up in a festering ball of commercialism, and actually has the balls to somehow get Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad in there. So, Santa, for giving me such a good gift this year, I have just one thing to say to you. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. The Nostalgia Critic is coming to your home, bitch! I'm rip-roaring pissed, I remember it, so you don't have to!
I freaking love this movie.
Ho, ho, ho!
Thanks for the reroll.
Thanks.
And a Happy New Year!
And a Happy New Year.
Whew. Well, that was a thing that happened.
Oh boy. So
That movie was completely ridiculous. I don't care. I love it.
It's pretty ridiculous,
Super
yeah.
love that movie.
'Cause,
That's the thing. I agree with him. It's totally bad, but I super love it.
it's super
Arnold.
awful.
It's
but, yeah.
Arnold. It's the Arnold kind of awful, though. You're
Yeah.
going to watch it just for Arnold later on. I mean,
Yeah.
And, you know, it makes it so much better now seeing his father. And, you know, it wasn't just the midichlorians that, you know, brought him into the world. So now I understand his motivation for turning to the dark side a little bit. He didn't get
Is
the
it
Turbo Man.
is it bad that when they were flying around, all I could think is, now this is pod racing.
Oh, God. Yes.
See, the thing is, that movie is actually made better by the fact that the Phantom Menace happened, because now we can riff off of that too.
That's true.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Jeez Louise. That movie,
I do kind of wish you showed the scene after he fought the reindeer and knocked it out. There's a scene where he's pouring a beer into its little reindeer dish and he's drinking it after like they made friends.
Oh.
To me, that was like the funniest scene back in the day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, sharing your troubles with a reindeer.
And then,
It's like drink a few beers, pour one in there for the reindeer. Here you go, buddy.
And then after the Santa bus, he pulls like the toy detective badge out, pretends like he was an undercover agent.
Yeah.
Like the cops blew it for him. Like
This is the sloppiest exchange I've ever seen. Detective, I'm undercover. I've been working this case for 3 years, and then you guys come in here barging in like terrorists at the Tea Party. Now get your act together and arrest someone. Go!
That's really good. Well, I mean, to be fair, when somebody the size of Arnold is saying, you know, you guys blew this for me, I'm an undercover cop, you believe him.
I mean, I've seen Arnold in person. He's still a big dude.
Oh,
yep.
He's even bigger now ever since he started to do it. He's got a channel now, and he's showing himself working out like tremendously. I mean, he's huge.
Well,
still,
there are rumors he's going to come back and do Conan the King.
Ooh,
I've heard that as well.
Which would be, I'd be down for it.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be sweet.
I wonder who would be his queen.
I don't know if he'll have one, because in the old Robert E. Howard stories, when he was king of Aquilonia, he didn't actually have a queen.
Okay.
Okay.
But I was gonna say he must have sired an heir, though. I mean,
or he may have in some of them, but not in that one. I think that was the one they were going to base it off of. I can't remember what the name of the story was, but
I remember they actually had Conan the Conqueror lined up, and then when Arnold was not able to come back for it, they decided to just they were going to recast him, but then they realized no, that's a mistake.
Yeah, how can you recast? Like,
well,
it's not.
They did Kull the Conqueror.
Yes,
with
Kevin Sorbo.
Which was still a cool sword and sorcery movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but whenever Arnold was no longer attached to it, there went a good majority of the budget.
Yeah.
Yep.
And thus, Kull the Conqueror was a really good movie, but if it would have had the same budget,
yeah,
it would have been nuts.
Well,
yeah.
I super love Kevin Sorbo anyway, like the old Hercules series.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That
on Netflix too.
It is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
And Xena.
Yep.
Gosh, man.
And then those crossovers where Bruce Campbell shows up.
Yes, Autolycus.
Yes.
Super good. I need to go back and rewatch those.
Yep.
Mostly for Gabriella, but also for.
I mean, why else would you? No, just. I like. Oh, first off, Xena, the Warrior Princess. I remember the first time watching it, I was just like, I didn't understand what was going on, but there was like swinging swords and
you're just like, this is awesome.
And a warrior woman every time she charged into battle.
Yeah, for real. I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. Lucy Lawless, even now, still looks fantastic. I mean,
yes. Well, they actually did a movie. I believe it was called Angel of Death. It was her and her stunt double Zoe Bell. Zoe Bell was the stunt double for Xena, and she would, because she was the same body type as Lucy Lawless and did the majority of the fight scenes and like all the big bulk stunt work. And Zoe Bell, I don't know what the hell she's made out of, but the crap that happened to her on set, like she broke an ankle, she like tore a rotator cuff, she broke her back during the production of Kill Bill 2, didn't know about it for a year.
What?
And then came back and then went and had corrective surgery done and just kept on going.
That's crazy.
Damn.
What is she made out of? Can we reproduce it and build walls out of it? Because if that's true, I want to be made. I want to live in a place that's indestructible. Because
so what you're saying is you want to live in a bunker made of Zoe Bell.
When you say it like that,
yeah.
I was trying to rephrase it in a better way, but the way I knew it would sound that way if I said that.
Yep.
and you just okay.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you also want to live in a bunker made out of Scott Sterling's face.
You see that sounds funny. Whenever you say Zoe Bell, you're just like, well,
sounds
like.
Creepy.
Go ahead, Micah.
Sounds a little creepy.
Exactly, yeah. and I want to avoid that. But anyway, the top's been ripped off the Pringles can and they just poured them out. So let's progress forward. Jingle All the Way, I could see now how it could be like a novelty, like a fun novelty movie because of the Arnold appeal. I wouldn't mind watching again. Maybe we should do like a riff track on it.
That'd be good.
That would be awesome.
That'd be good.
Because I was gonna say, what was that one part? I almost died. I almost died laughing. It was not something in the movie. It was something I believe Micah. I forget.
Oh,
it was just during the part. It was something that happened.
You were the chosen one.
Yes,
was it that one? Yeah, that was pretty good.
The chosen one, Anakin.
I almost died during that.
Good times.
Was it you or was it?
No, it was Micah. It was Micah.
God. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to...
I mean, we can put all manner of jokes in there.
So
it'd be pretty good. Yeah. But
I typically scream that at people a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you were the chosen one, Anakin. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it. I scream that a lot at people for different reasons.
Okay.
Yep.
So, once again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. We got a little bit of cleanup work to do. Got to get that cookie on ice, and I'm never eating Pop-Tarts again.
Smacked the crap out of that thing.
You did. It crumbled into pieces, so we got to deal with that.
Sorry.
Anyway, thank you once again for tuning in, everyone, and until next time, let us know what you thought down in the comments below. Also, leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe. Check out the original video in the description below. Check out Doug Walker's stuff. He always does fantastic work. And until next time.
No, put the cookie down now!
Snack time.
Put that cookie down now!
But he's got a...
He's got the Pop-Tart. Nobody wants those. Pop-Tarts are just like Booster. Come on.
I don't want to do this anymore. Micah's just mean now.
You know what I want? I want the Turbo Man doll. Do you see a Turbo Man doll here? No.
I couldn't hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's why there's retake.
No, we're going with it. No, whatever. Snack time.
Put that cookie down now.
We're gonna have to do that again because it lands right on. It needs to go in the floor.
Backhand it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Take 3. Ooh, snack time.
Put that cookie down now.
These have to go in.
These are going to be the bloopers. I'm going to do the bloopers again. The blooper thing again.
I mean, we have to, right?
Of course.
All right. One more.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut to black there. Good.